we've been using just the template that's here, but really you could go in and edit the home screen layout with this feature here. Okay, so you can see here it's pulled in all the fonts and themes, and we've got the circle CSS. We don't need to touch any of that. But you can see here it's using things like the tab 2 name. So a very quick, I'm going to gloss over this because it's more the advanced tools, but you can see that it's given us some default HTML, and underneath it's actually saying, look, if you want to put features inside, just use the ASV tag, so that's an Appsplash variable, and you can have tab number 1, you can use events, places, you can link to other things, and those are all going to link natively. So here where we have tab 2 name, it's going to bring places in, and tab, where are we, tab 3 name, I could write over that, so I'm just going to, bear with me, instead of custom list I want it to say ideas. There you go. And I might decide I don't, and feature lock we can get rid of in a second, and I might decide I don't like the font, so I might decide to change the font from, which one are we using here? We've got font 1, I believe. Yeah, fantastic. So we've got this font here. Again, your CSS guide can just come in and change that to Ubuntu 1. And there we go. And you can see that this is really flexible. You're going to get to the point where your home screen will look different to every other app. Okay, so we've been playing with the home screen. Let's move on to the places feature. I'm just going to remove the standard venue that's in there. Obviously, the Olympic Stadium was in there because all the excitement here in London last year. So a lot of our customers from around the world always ask why the Olympic Stadium's in the apps, and that's why. So I'm going to add a new venue. I'm going to add Hyde Park. And upload the first image. So the addresses you can put in are going to pick up through a lookup of the address or postcode that you use. So in this case, I'm hoping it will just find Hyde Park, London. And there we go. Now, if you decide actually that pin you want it to be, just down by the river, and the latitude and longitude, or you can take them from Google Maps, then you can move that pin to the exact coordinates. I don't really need to do that right now. You can set the description. You can also link off to other features, so you could have an array of photos on your venue page, and again, that's some of the nice extensibility around Appsplash. A lot of the template systems will give you a place template, and that's nice, but you might think, oh, I really need to link off to a video from this page. Maybe I need to put a Twitter button on that page, and those are the things that you can do with Appsplash. So let's just add that venue into the system, and let's add another. I'm going to try Regent's Park. Oops, that's gone in capitals. And that's picked up the tube. Well, I know what it's done. So it's picking up where the Regent's Park is listed on the map, but actually we could do with the latitude and longitude, and then we could actually put the pin in the right place. So the easiest way to do that is to pull it from Google Maps, I think. So, and this is quite a nice example, because often you'll find that the lookup might be two locations in latitude and longitude. So I really want to put it bang in the middle here. And the link from there, you can see it's actually nested inside. It's nested inside there, so I'm going to show you how to put the pin exactly where you want. So I'm just going to take out the latitude. And the longitude there. And it's drilled right into the boating lake part of the park, but you get the idea. Actually, the easier way to do it might be that way around, and there we go. So it's right in the heart of the park. That's fine. Description: another lovely park. And there we go. So we're going to start to see how these show inside our app. And there we go. On the map, we've got the two locations. And you could see here that because I'm using this simulator, it probably thinks I'm in Silicon Valley. To be honest, it probably thinks I'm at Apple's headquarters. But obviously, it'll list by your location. You can click through to these parks. You can look at the lovely photos, and we're starting to build our app now. The first thing I think we should look at then is the places page. So this is the default layout. We can actually tweak that with a custom layout, either in a click or we can do some more CSS. So back to the design step. You'll see lower down here you've got the app skin, the page layouts, and the list layouts. So I'm going to start with playing with that place layout. You've got a full bleed image layout here, a Polaroid image, and you can edit the CSS. So if we were to stick with the full bleed image, it comes with the phone number built in. So I might actually just delete that button because that's not so useful. So you'll see here I've got a mobile phone number button. I'm just going to delete that, and there we go. That's a nice enough layout for me to start. All I've got to do is restart my simulator. And I've just seen a couple of questions in the forum. One guy asking, is it possible to not have to restart the simulator so often? And this is a common thing we've got on our wish list. And yes, we'll be building in some functionality in our version 4 release where with a gesture you'll be able to refresh the simulator, because obviously it can get frustrating. So yeah, that's definitely on our list. So we've got these two places, and you'll see now I've got this nice full bleed image, and I can add some buttons and Twitter links and all the rest of it inside here. So that's how you can customize place layouts. You can design the app skin, so again we can customize further. The header bar, the grid row, and the app icons. The simple thing to do is download the sample kit that you'll see here, and that comes with all the app icons you need. The icons should be PNG white images with transparent background, very simple, and that means if you update your app later, if you change your color theme, the icon still works. It won't jar with whatever colors have been cut. So that's things to remember there. Recently added these list layouts, so people loved the fact that you could edit the place layout